technical difficulties you have, huh?
Yeah. Man, what I understand. I know how it is. Yeah, I know how it is.
Have you guys ever had like a perfect shot and then you lost it because
Oh yeah,
of
obviously,
the
of course, yeah. And sometimes you thought you record, but then you didn't record.
Oh.
You know, and like, okay, wow, that's a good take. Then, oh, I didn't even press record. Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
face that. Yeah,
I
quite
had
often.
because all podcasts is all about pretty much audio, so now
Right.
usually I record which got audio on. That's why I have these on, so
Oh.
I always have to listen to the audio.
Yeah,
But yeah, I completely understand.
yeah.
Yeah. But we can start again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a nice easy one here. You know, me growing up watching a lot of films, and you say you're a big guy into action film. You gotta try to get into that Jackie Chan genre, you know, where it's funny, it's action, and it's a good storyline too. So, what kind of preview, maybe movie, I don't know, that you think can par up to that you can create for the Hmong?
I would say that I'm not good at comedy, so I wouldn't be able to write like, for example, like action comedy, like what you mentioned,
Yeah,
you know,
Jackie.
Jackie Chan, or because people like Jackie Chan is just naturally
Yeah.
so talented in martial arts. Funny, he knows how to execute funny parts, even from his martial arts style.
Yeah.
He doesn't try to be funny, but the way he fights, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's so fun, so entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Or other movies, action comedy, where there's comedy. I'm not good at comedy,
Okay.
so I don't think I'll be able to write a
Action comedy.
Action comedy, yeah. So that's why I never really consider it, to be honest with you. But I'm more like, for action movies, I'm more like darker type of movie. You know, even martial arts is more like a darker theme to it. You know, like revenge or more serious kind of a theme to it.
Okay.
Because simply because I'm not good at comedy.
Yeah.
Which both are funny, you know. Right, your lines gonna funny, so I've never really have any inspiration from that. You know, simply because I'm not good at that. So I think it's better if you focus on what you're good at. You know, and so that's what.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Moa, can I ask? So, I really want to like dig in like kind of how you started everything because, like me growing up, like our parents, especially for a lot of Hmong folks too, and Hmong kids, growing up, our parents always tells us to become doctors, lawyers,
Yeah,
all
you
these
hear
other
that too,
stuff.
huh?
Yeah, no, yeah,
You do.
and a lot of people for sure like have the same story.
Right.
But then for you, and that's especially like what I find more interesting is for you because you come from a generation older than us.
Right.
So for sure they were like more strict on that.
yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know,
Definitely.
like because like I'm guessing in Laos, no one's like become a movie maker or become a director, right?
Right.
Can you like kind of explain like some of the hurdles and kind of how you decide to become a director or like pursue like video editing in college?
Yeah, you know, I tell some younger people or those who ask me, I say, okay, if you in it to make money, then go follow your parents' advices. Go be a doctor or a lawyer, or do something an engineer or something that makes you hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But if you want to follow your passion, then whatever it is, if filmmaking is your passion and your love, then you go with that. And so that's how it is with me, you know. You mulina you ne you tila ya to ka mu te ka chitong na ya.
That's so true.
Yeah, ka mu ka cho mo te ka chitong na ya. But I also appreciate that Kuli parents are like very understanding, you know, very understanding. But like, it's natural for a parent, for a father or a mother to be concerned, you know, that okay, go to how go to wanna go to inside wanna put on no, is he gonna be able to make a living out of it? And so it's a natural part of a parent's instinct or part of their concern. Yeah, I mean, I do face that in the early years, you know, like man, cái mùa Hmong tên movie lý có sức tao nói là tôi chỉ nhiều tay con là nó nãy giờ. If that is a part of you, then you can't let go. I'll just be honest with you guys. The only reason I cannot let go is because that is part of me, of what I wanted to do, part of my passion. And even doesn't matter how much I want to let go, I just can't. Even nowadays, you too low, you too if you want to put it this way, you beyond your prime. But I still have Clint Eastwood to inspire me. He's in his 90s and he's still making great movies. But anyway, so you have passion. That's why even today, whenever I'm alone, I'm just thinking, okay, what kind of movie can I make? And so that's why. But one movie, not the Hmong community, you're not gonna be a wealthy person. You're not gonna have any prestige. There's not gonna be much fame. There's not gonna be much money, in it. But if you want to do something that you enjoy, as well as something that when your story goes out there, someone out there appreciates what you do. Hey, if arts, whether it be in films or paintings or whatever it is, in music, in martial arts, whatever your passion is, then go for it, because that's what makes you happy. And I tell my wife, I say, if I'm doing anything other than making movies, then I'm just gonna be a miserable guy for the rest of my life. And that's true. Some people, they go to work 9 to 5 and they're just incredibly miserable. Why? Because let you dream now. I mean, 9 to 5 job is good, but you have to feed the family, but and if you're happy with that, great, there's nothing wrong with that. But if your dream, your passion is somewhere else, but you're doing something else over here, you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah.
And so I choose not to be miserable.
That reminds me of kutu seafood na if I love something so much and you can't do that no more. Well, I can stop. But I'll never be the same. I'm not going to be the person like you met me. I'm going to be a different person because it's my passion. It's what I love. So I tell my wife, martial arts, huh? I'm not going to be the same person. I'm going to be a different person. And it's true. And she sees it too. That's why initially, that's why I had the mats. It's like, it's my gym. So it's I completely understand. Yeah, if you tell Jimmy to quit boxing, Jimmy probably be crying.
Box too?
Yeah,
Jimmy?
Jimmy is semi-pro.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then John's training.
Yeah,
training.
I'm in the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a promo video or just I would love to do just. It doesn't have to be for anybody or for anything. Just some fun videos of
Oh yeah.
actions and boxing and some unique shots.
Short
unique
films.
Shots, short films and just. Yeah, so maybe we can later on we can collaborate and do something fun.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
You just let us
something
know
fun.
because
Yeah.
hey, Moua Lee, working with Moua Lee, hell yeah, we'll be there. We'll do it for free.
I appreciate it. Yeah, because for me, I mean, certain projects they have to pay me to kind of do something for them, but certain times I just want to do something for fun.
Right.
Fun to get your creative juice flowing, as they say.
Yeah.
As they say,
That's true.
get your creative juice flowing, and so.
Because you can lose out on working the muscles.
Right.
The brain
Yeah,
muscles.
exactly. Yeah. So once in a while, if I get to work with somebody, then it would be nice. For example, Paradise Band, 2018 they asked me to shoot a simple video for them, but I say, guys, you gotta have a concept. If you're gonna shoot it, might as well shoot it well. So I say, okay, let's do a multiple camera shoot, and then I'll edit it together. I mean, I don't get paid much, but I do something like that willingly for them simply because I wanted to do something creative. So maybe we can, maybe after this we can talk and see what we can do. Do something creative and
Yeah, you let us know because
Yeah.
you in charge. We'll leave you in charge of this one.
yeah, maybe do a short film or something.
Yeah.
Short film,
Absolutely. That would-
martial arts and something like that.
And the community kind of needs it because
Yeah.
too many people online talking crap.
And I mentioned that because doing martial arts or doing action stuff, there's so many camera angles and how I visualize it. I haven't even used those. Mình just so use chân đó. Cho của movie Hmong chứ. I mean, I do use unique movement in the time, which is not new for Hollywood, but a different camera movement. But those are just the basics, you know. And I still want to do something where camera angles where I have never even shown yet. So maybe if we collaborate, you know, it'd be something different for the Hmong community for sure.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I think your movies are already different enough, you know. I don't think anybody's ever come close. I don't know anybody that's ever come close.
It's very,
you know.
When I was watching it, it was really high quality, even for like the old one, the 10-year-ago one too.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I wish I have the technology now back then, you know.
Right.
I mean, right now for you young people who want us to get into film, there's no reason why you would not be able to make a good movie with the technology that you have.
That's true.
Just a matter of coming up with a good story, you know.
Some people they shoot with their phone and they make a good movie.
Even if iPhone like
the new iPhones can do it.
iPhones can do it.
The iPhone I have right now is so much higher quality than the Hmong movies I shoot with. You know, those are the SD quality camera, a little bit higher quality camera, not the high end, but sort of like the middle range SD quality camera, but still nothing compared to the iPhones that we have right now. You know?
I know.
So there's no reason why you cannot make a good short movie out of it, even with just your phone. You just have to be creative. Yeah.
Have you seen all the phones that have really good cameras? Like they said the Google Pixel has the best camera or something
I
like
haven't
that.
seen that one.
Oh, I've seen that one either.
Or something, I don't know. They'll correct me on the comments. They'll get on my ass about it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but but the iPhones, the Samsungs, pretty much any camera right now, any phone camera right now. But also at the same time, doesn't mean that you use your iPhone or your smartphone to make a movie either.
Right.
I mean, they're good quality. And considering, let's just say that you don't have any budget and you just want to go out there with some of your friends who have the same passion and go out and shoot with the iPhone, then yeah. But if you're gonna make a formal movie, I wouldn't recommend that you something like this either. You know, you gotta use proper equipment. But I mean, in terms of quality, highly high. No reason why you cannot make good video quality.
Sorry.
No. I was just.
What would you recommend? Itu neng yung mushu movie tashina. What camera would you recommend?
Any camera. Actually.
Any camera.
Phone camera.
Other than phone camera. I wouldn't recommend a phone camera, but I wouldn't rule it out. But pretty much any of the latest, perhaps if you have the budget, any of the latest mirrorless camera like Sony, it can be Canon, any brand.
Okay.
I mean, the company will pitch to you that theirs is the best, but it's just a matter of how you use it. So, but if you must go with brand, I would say go with Sony.
Yep.
Yeah, because
Me too.
It's more versatile, and I'm a Sony guy too. I shoot the Thai horror movie with the Canon. That was the old Canon 60D. That camera came out like 15 years ago, I think. But at that time, that was the
top of the line.
Not top of the line, but HD. 4K wasn't even in yet, you know.
Right.
So that's what I use. But right now, any 4K camera will work, you know. So, as long as you know how to use it. And the important part is just to be creative with it. You know how you shoot it. You give me any camera, even the iPhone, and I can shoot something decent for you. So it's just a matter of how you use it. So I wouldn't say any brand, but if you must choose a brand, then maybe Sony. Yeah, Sony would be a good brand to choose.
I second that because I love Sony.
I like Sony too. Yeah.
Well, just wondering, but earlier you said that if you do decide to go with the movie route, you're not going to get far because of the Hmong community. Can you explain like what needs to change in the Hmong community to, let's say if I want to become a director tomorrow, like how can the Hmong community, what can they do to like make sure that I thrive? Like should they like have more money throw towards like young creators, or like
is it the acting? Is it the money? Is it
what do you think like what do you think like if you want to make a movie, like how they could help you?
Well, I'll say this, guys. First, it has to start with the filmmakers.
Okay.
By that I mean we have to produce quality stuff. Yeah. And so, including myself, for the audience to gravitate back to us, because I'll go back a little bit. Back in the days when we were making VHS Hmong movies, there's no YouTube, no such thing as YouTube.
Yep.
No Facebook, no social media.
Right.
And so people don't have the option of going to YouTube, going to Facebook to watch whether it's some of the silliest home movie or whatever, or just some people doing a 30-second or something. So that distracts the time. So there's no such thing. So we can get away with doing just average quality Hmong movies on VHS, and then people come to the New Year, to the events, and then buy, or they go to a Hmong grocery store and buy it. Those days are gone. And also, Hmong audience has become more sophisticated in terms of watching movie. They know what is good, what is not, what is they know quality, they know how a story is crafted, and then how it flows in on that. So they expect a lot more. So back to my point, it has to start with the Hmong filmmakers too. Bây giờ tao watch a movie có rong bây giờ có more quality. So that means it's gonna take somebody, whether it be me or somebody else, whoever. They make a Hmong movie na jay còn move another level. They have to take it to another level. If we're doing it like today, I was just speaking as myself too. For me too. Na jay bây giờ quality ni stam một chút hơn. And so that's to gain Hmong audience back. Na jay first, it has to start with us. We have to make good quality movies with not just production quality, but the stories of it. If we're gonna do a Hmong movies with a Hmong story, people have to be able to relate to. And so
True.
we have to craft all of that together to make a good movie. It's pretty tough too. And then from there, from the Hmong audience, I would say, I would ask my audience to be a little bit more forgiving too. Because I said that because when you watch a Korean movie with a 10, 15, $20 million budget Korean movie, and then you compare it to a $2,000, $20,000 Hmong movie, there is just no comparison there.
Yeah.
It's just like when you walk into Cup Foods. Here in Minnesota, the biggest grocery chain is Cup Foods. It's just, every aisle just nicely organized, and the floors are like squeaky clean, And then if you walk into a moms and pops, little Hmong grocery stores, and everything is dirty, their bathrooms are dirty. Everything's unorganized, and you expect that to go with cup food? No, you can't compare the two, right?
Exactly.
Right.
You got so. Bên Hmong grocery store more này cho bên này bên mua okay, they don't have the multi-million-dollar budget to make a nice store, so okay, yeah, clean that doesn't mean that we don't clean up. We have to clean up too, but nếu trong đó bây giờ movie là you cannot compare a $20 million Korean movie or a $200 million Hollywood budget movie with a $20,000, $10,000. Some not even that. Some a zero budget movie.
Right.
You can't do that. You can't compare that. So that's why I said, pay more audience. You guys have to be a little bit more forgiving too. Don't be a filmmaker. We're facing a dilemma because we wanted to make really good films, but we don't have the budget. I mean, it doesn't matter how you see it. You still need the money to be able to hire a team, hire a crew who knows what they're doing, who knows how to make movies. So you don't have to do everything, running around, and doing everything. But if you're more forgiving and then you support if we are able to make more money, and then we are able to put more movies out there, and then we continue to improve, and then we'll get better. And because you know what, guys, if you look at YouTube videos, music videos, big Hmong community, Hmong songs, it gets up to the 5-6 million views, right?
Yep.
I mean, the facts are there, the views are there. So even 200,000-300,000 views, like they call Hmong movie really corny, Hmong short film, whether it be Hmong Meka or Hmong Bro or Hmong Taiwan, really corny, really cheesy. I'm sorry to say that, but that's just the truth. They have their own fans who watch it, in the hundreds of thousands of people. And so the audience is there, actually. So if we can make go to the next level and make good quality movie, then they will come. They will be willing to pay $5-10, and then support us that way. Once we get to that stage, you and I can make a living doing movies, but we're not there. Somehow we're not there, because right now we have social media and we have YouTube, we have Facebook to compete with. The more people see so much free stuff, so the moment they have to pay, they say, "Oh, the movie nó sẽ trả về chúng ta thể thế, forget it, nó sẽ này forget it." Chỉ là chỉ muốn xem ta YouTube sẽ. It doesn't matter how corny it is, or they just watch some Hmong music video to entertain them for like 3-4 minutes, and then that's it. They move on.
Yeah.
And so that's the dilemma. That's what we go against with. So coming back to my original point, if any. And for you young guys out there, young filmmakers out there too, you gotta elevate yourself. That's the only way you're gonna win the Hmong audience. Other than unless you just want to go out there, slap together a quick music video, say you want I mean, people do still watch, but if you want quality and you want to craft a story, even a short film or a music video where there's actual meaning in it, you have to work harder. We have to make quality. More audience like respect.
Right.
So it'll come naturally. Yeah, it starts with us, I would say. Yeah.
That's a great answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, very true. I like that. I think a lot of it too has a lot to do with better acting, because our Hmong acting is like, man, we are like, we are not even there.
Yeah, exactly.
We're way far.
More potential. Even like, the actors, I don't know about others, but the actors that I cast in Thailand, they have no formal training. But if you pick the right one, it's just a matter of how you direct them and how you want them to perform. And if you happen to be able to cast someone that is really good at it, we can do fine with the acting, even though it's not 100% there. When you watch it, you can tell that it's not 100% there. But again, pay more potential. That's once pay improve, pay more funding, pay more market. If there's a demand for our products, and we're able to pay our actors and our crew members, and then we improve. You look at Korean movies back in the 70s and 80s, even Chinese movies, very corny. Yeah, if you guys go back and look at some of the Korean movies when they're still very small, their humble beginnings. Very simple, sir. Thai movie is the same thing, but now, man, wow, their market, their movies is just way up there with Hollywood.
Right.
Why? They always improve themselves. So that's what we have to do. But I'll say that Hmong community, movie, music, entertainment industry, it's not gonna die. It will be there.
Okay.
People want to be entertained, but we're filmmakers. You young filmmakers out there, you just have to elevate yourself. That's it.
Nice.
And then the audience will come naturally.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you think the actors over here in America and the actors over there in Taipei, do you think that they're, let's say, actors, not Taipei, than the actors Benona? Or would you say like,
As far as my own experience, you're considering Hmong friends, actors, Hmong Thai consider like more training, and they're able to do what they do. I say, man, they're talented. They have natural talent.
Yeah.
You look at Sato, and you look at even some comedy guys like those guys, they're just being themselves. That's it.
Yeah.
They're just being themselves. Those guys, I meet them, they're just being themselves. But that's what you want to get at.
Yeah.
Being an actor, don't try to be somebody else. Just be yourself. That's what I tell my actors. Okay, don't worry about trying to act. You just be yourself. And then when you read the script, you just put yourself into that character. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that it takes. And then if that person is that's it. And then you just tell them, okay, for example, sad scene, how you come move how you show your facial expression, they're natural, then just do it. Yeah, and so we had the Hmong Thai even though like this more training so as far as my experience but I also work with Hmong American actors like Moua Yang. I don't know if you guys but what a kuja movie kuling niya he's very talented.
Oh, okay, I know Wall. I think the one that was Journey to the Sky.
Yeah.
Wall.
Journey to the Fallen Sky.
Fallen
Yeah,
Sky.
War and a couple other people. They are really good because they War need more certain amount of formal training too, and so he's really good. I worked with him. That was a long time ago too when I made Kulang Nia. I saw him with Kang's movie before that, and I said, hey, War, you want to make this movie with me? Being the main character. So War is one of them, and a lot of Hmong American actors are really good, but each year they try too hard. Like I said, they try too hard to act. It comes out corny. It comes out corny when you try too hard to act or to look pretty. I tell my actors in Thailand, don't try to look pretty. Just be yourself. If you try too hard to look pretty, to act pretty, then it doesn't come out natural. So
That's true.
But as far as the two, I think we have talent. But from my own working experience, I say Mong Thai, Mong Blanc takes the
Takes the cup.
One
for the Mont Blanc.
Exactly. Because I didn't know that like this formal training like so yeah.
Awesome. We're gonna take another break, and then we'll come back and then we'll talk some more. Okay.
Definitely.